Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. Welcome back to Thrifty Thursday. So I am here with actually quite a large thrift haul for the exact same reason that the last large thrift haul happened because again I forgot that I had been on some estate auctions. Well, I didn't forget, but I sort of lost interest because everything I was bidding on was going for super high prices, so I just had to walk away and cry another day about it. So what did I get though? This is it. This is all I got from the estate auction. And these are just Arthur Baker Designer Series Quate pen system. So these are for working with inks. So I have these beautiful inks that I want to start learning a little bit more about. This is from Germany. It's a Kohinoor number 127. It's got a cork handle here and like a cork hold. I am very premature to this whole system, this one comes off and these ones can be used with it. These are more different sized inserts. So I'm very new to the kind of pen and ink world, and I know there are amazing, beautiful designer, exquisite several $100 pens out there, but I don't know that I'll ever get into it that much because I don't plan to really take a deep dive into calligraphy and lettering. But yeah, I did think that was kind of cool for a couple of bucks. Why not? So then this thrift shop, or these thrift shops, are in the general locale of where I often pick up estate auctions, and they're just really good. So it's an MCC thrift store that I go to, and a couple others, but this one is all from MCC. Well, two MCCs, I think, and they're in the Mennonite and Amish community, so you find some pretty interesting stuff there. First, I found a copy of Wizardology, which is cool. I have the Fairyology one. I often see, the ones that I most commonly see are the pirate one and the dragon one, but this one is the wizard one, and it looks pretty neat. I didn't go through it. It doesn't even look like it's really been used at all. These kind of things that open up are usually quite tattered, but this one I don't think it's even been opened. So I think someone bought this with the best of intentions for somebody, and they just didn't really use it. Maybe they opened a couple things, but not really. Yeah, so there's all sorts of fun parts in this one. Moving parts. Book of Spells. I always like finding these because they give me ideas as well as just being fun. What does this do? I guess it might flip up. Yeah. Kind of cool. And this one opens. Magical Phoenix Feather. Handle with care. Oh, there it is. That's cool. The Wizard's Apothecary Magic Ingredients. Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. I need to take this sticker off this door and see what's in here. It's not even been opened yet. I don't know how whoever received this didn't open all these pieces. I would have been very excited to open it to see what is the prize at the end. It's this little tiny book, Harpier's book. The answer to any magical question can be found within my pages. Think of the question. Hoot 3 times like an owl as you turn anti-clockwise to call Harpier. Open a page at random and there's your answer. Use with caution. Oh, that's cool. It's basically answers, you ask a question, kind of like a magic 8-ball. Harpier stands on one leg. The way forward is unclear. Harpier buries his head under his wing. You may be too late already. So that's kind of cool. And that just pops in here, and it's got a little ribbon that attaches it. It's a lot of fun. Okay, that is so cool, that little stone that they've built in here. That's pretty fun. And there's another 3 like the same that are built into the cover. But yeah, anyways, I took way too long to show that to you, but it's cool. Yeah, they also have Egyptology and Dragonology on the back of this one. So, and again, I just have morning snuffly allergies. I have no idea what's giving me allergies. It's terrible. And then I found this Melissa and Doug storytelling paper. I don't even know what it looks like. I just grabbed it because I was like, it's, you know, inexpensive. It's paper. I can use it. These things, I often find these films are so hard to open. There we go. And my goal yesterday when I went thrifting was to find some more watercolor, sketchbook, and construction paper for doing boiled books, because of course I'm reaching the end of the plant season, so I'm not going to have a long time to do boiled books. So, well, this is really fun. Yeah, I like this. It's like modern day old, you know, children's storytelling paper. Pretty cool. And then I found this children's book, Rainbow Crow, retold by Nancy Van Laan, illustrated by Beatrice Vidal. So there weren't a lot of books, honestly, yesterday when I was looking, but this one had some really fun images, and I think it has an indigenous story, which is nice. Some fun wildlife type illustration. Bucks County, Pennsylvania. I've been there several years ago at a corn planting ceremony near my home in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. I was captivated listening to a Lenape elder, Bill Whippoorwill Thompson. Okay, so this is where the story comes from, I guess. Beneath the trees to a gathering of young and old, he told the stories of his people, including the legend of Rainbow Crow, also known as Raven. That sounds like a nice story I will read with my daughter. Then I found this little book. I found these before, Dandelions, Stars in the Grass. It's a little scholastic book, and it's just the story of dandelions. You know, it's a really sweet little book. I think it's nice to put pages like this into nature-y type journals and just different kinds of journals where you're telling a story. I always somehow seem to bring nature into most of my books. And then I found this little golden book. This is one that I don't have, Which Witch is Which. So this will just go into my little golden book collection. It's a Sesame Street one. And it was super cute. And the golden books are always 50 cents there. All the children's books are 50 cents. And then I found this, Helen Humphrey's Field Study, Meditations on a Year at the Herbarium. So I think I want to read this one, but also, yes, is a cute little book with a little gilded flower. And has, you know, lovely information, seasonal illustrations of dried plants. But this one I really just want to read it. And I'm really building up my plant knowledge kind of books. Okay. So I have 2 garbage bags of stuff. Well, recycle bags. So I'm going to just get them over here. I have to try to untie this without ruining it, because I want to use the recycle bag for recycles. Otherwise, you're just creating more recyclables by not making use of a recycle bag. Oy. I don't buy recycle bags. I use reusable bins. Because I don't know how you fix a plastic problem with another plastic problem. Sorry, this is just coming apart now. There we go. It's opening. Okay, so it's Halloween, my friends. Hold on. Okay. It's Halloween and there's goodies included. So whenever I am thrifting these days, I'm picking up, so this is 3, 4, and 5 of the Halloween candy buckets that are vintage that I have picked up. oops, for about $1 or $2. And you know, I'm seeing these in antique stores and online, and they're now like, you know, they're from like the 80s and 70s, and like they're now being sold for like $25 to $40. And I'm like, what? So I didn't get them to resell them. I got them because I just love them and I love having them at Halloween. My kids don't use these for candy because they get too much. Like you put one bag of chips that doesn't fit in there. So my kids use like reusable Halloween bags. But yeah, I always pick these up because I love them, and I like to hang them on a string across my porch, and sometimes put little tea lights in them, like the ones that aren't fire. They're just the fake kind of whatever. But the lady at the store, that's probably blocking my light, she's like, well, why don't I just put your little things inside them and then they won't fall out in the bag? And I said, okay, sure. So yesterday was white tag day, and so I don't think it was 50% off though. I think it was more like 20 or something. They've got sort of 2 levels now of discount, I think, at MCC. So some days they have 50% off, and that's almost always yellow or green tags. Like, I don't know, almost always. So the white tags, which is what I usually buy, were on sale yesterday, and I don't remember why. She told me, but I was not paying attention because my daughter was talking to me at the same time. So anyways, I got this. This is one of a few. These pink buttons. So these are all vintage buttons. They got a huge load of textile related stuff at this MCC. So someone obviously has donated like crazy. But you know, I'm really attracted to things when they are organized in colors, and that's what they do now at MCC. So like Goodwill's been doing that for a long time, where they'll have like a shelf of all things red, orange, yellow, you know, and it really does attract certain people like myself for sure. In this way, this definitely attracts me because I see this now not as just a bunch of buttons that I have to store somewhere and, you know, whatever. I organize my buttons by color in this same way in a big multi-drawer wood cabinet. But what this is saying to me right now is I'm not even going to open these. I want to use these for a specific project. Not all of them probably, but a lot of them together. Like imagine, you know, you've got a beautiful linen journal cover. You know, you can add some lace to it or whatever you like. Maybe some satin would be nice. And then you just stitch a whole bunch of these pink buttons on. And then you go with like a pink digital or you know, papers that are dyed pink. You just come up with a really pretty, I think, theme. Okay, so I have to pick up the pace because my daughter is here and she's starting school soon for her AGO virtual school week. All right, so let's get these 2 buckets out of the way. So like I said, they got a big load of textile stuff. And, you know, I wouldn't normally buy these, but again, it's like they're grouped in colors. And I know that I will now look at this and be like, I want to, you know, build a journal around this. So these are beautiful trims, gorgeous trims. And I love the colors. They're so different. You know, this is just a very different colorway. So I won't unpack the whole thing, but I'll just pull a little bit of each one out to show you because there's just scads of this in these bags and I have to put it away. I have a little box that I keep trims like this in. Yeah, but that one's really beautiful. I think, you know, with the pink buttons, this one is really making me think rose gold type things. And then this one as well is quite beautiful. So they're beaded and they're just gorgeous. And they're really soft. And then it was another day of lace. So if you saw my last thrift haul where I had just a ton of lace, it's the same kind of thing, but I'm going to try to go through it sort of quick with you today. So I won't like super open, not everything is packed this weird way that this lace was packed, but that's okay. All right, so look at that one. Isn't that cool? It's a different kind of lace. Then I got this big bag of lace, and it's all this. Let me show you. Oh, is there an evil pin? No, okay. Yeah. But that one also very different and beautiful. Not your standard like eyelet lace. Not that I have anything against style lace, I really don't. And then I found this. So I'm not sure if you know that I also am a knitter and crocheter and all that. So this is a Debbie McComber, a little book. So she's an author who writes a lot of like knitting mystery books and other kinds of mystery books. But it's got all these helpful cards in it. So yarn weight, so on back is the knitting needle conversions, your needle inventory, and sweater yarn estimates, common knitting abbreviations. Yeah, like this is just all like bar increase, how to purl, invisible increases, like little things that we forget. How to knit and purl two together, slip, slip, knit, slip, slip, purl. You know, if you haven't done this in a while, weaving shoulder seams, grafting, using circular needles, picking up drop stitches, increasing and decreasing evenly along a row. So see, it's just got slipping stitches. How much yarn should I buy? It's got all these like tips. So it's the kind of thing you can just drop into your project bag. And you know, I would probably add something like to it that I do semi-frequently that I forget about. Like if you have, like I make hexie puffs for this blanket. It's this little stuffed hexagon puff that has a very short little knitting pattern. So I might put that on a sticker and stick it in there, you know, because I haven't done it in a while. Or maybe I will put the, you know, magic loop, how to do magic loop, or how to what's the, when you're finishing a sock and you're stitching up the toe, there's a certain technique I forget the name of right now, but like there's a certain method to doing that. That's the kind of stuff you can easily carry in something little like that. So yeah. And then we have another lace in one of these cute heart bags. Another bag of lace. So some blues, those little flowers. I keep finding those and I really like them. So just little cute lace bits. And then I found a bit of seam binding and bias tape. I'm having a lot of trouble finding it lately, the vintage seam binding and bias tape. I'm not finding a ton of it. Then I got this 10-pack of English telephone message pads. And then some thread. This is just Coats thread. And then orange buttons. And I got a little fat quarter. The fat quarters are $2 at this shop. I don't buy a ton of them because I honestly don't need them. But every now and then something strikes me and this fabric really spoke to me. I was like, that's beautiful. Okay. That bucket's done. And now crazy lace. Crazy amounts of lace. Look at this. For $2, this big thing. I was like, what? So yes. And then again, super crazy amount of lace. Look at this. Okay, so it's a big, giant roll. And there were more of these. I didn't pick all of them. But like, it's just this big lace. And so, yeah, I'm going to have to be doing some lace projects. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. And then, triple thread, more big lace. Another color. So there's 3 different colors of this lace. So yeah, I have to decide what to do with all of that lace. And then I got this bag. So they had an entire, like a $20 bag of, this is old feed sack fabric. They had like a $20 bag of these shapes to make these kind of pattern, like shell pattern for quilt. And I almost got it, but I was like, I don't actually need it, but I'll get this little one because I do like feed sack fabrics. They are quite interesting and neat, but I don't particularly like quilting with them, to be honest, because they're very thin. And, sorry, they always staple these bags. Okay. They're very thin and delicate to work with. So I thought these, however, would be really great though in journaling, like in having these to put you know, to use in journaling for different things, be it covers, pockets, what have you. And they are just beautiful fabrics, like just beautiful old vintage feed sack. So yep. And somebody else will probably get the whole quilt's worth of this shape, but to be honest, an entire, I don't think that shape is particularly useful to me for a lot of things. And then, okay, one bag down. This bag is more lace. So this one, this one. I love this one. It's very dainty. And this one. Okay, last bag. Oy. So I got this great big bag of leather strips. This is from the reuse. I know where this comes from. There's like a leather shop that basically all of the they donate all of their extras, and so this is like a waste kind of product. So yes. Okay, so next bag of lace. It's more white lace to head into the coffee pot or the teapot or the avocado dye. This one, and this one's kind of different. It's pretty cool. Okay. Oopsies. Hold on. This is a whole stack of photo paper. So I use photo paper obviously to print photos, but I also use it for things like kind of like Yupo paper, like for alcohol ink and other kinds of paints and things, because you can do different stuff with it. You can also do some heat manipulation with it. And I like finding these great big boxes of it for almost nothing. Okay. And then another bag of lace. So this one has two of those kind of laces that you could thread with ribbon if you wanted to, and then one just fine lace. And this one's nice. It's more like not white, you know, off-white tones. So this is crochet, and it's beautiful. This is crochet trim. More crochet. Nope, not crochet. This one's really neat. I love this one. That's the whole reason that I even grabbed this bag. And then some fun eyelet lace. It's like a big hunk of it, but I like the color, first of all. It's kind of interesting, but the size is really nice. It's not so big, and there's just a big hoard of it there that I can dye. And then some wider lace. So this one, it's quite nice. And then more of the stuff you can thread with the ribbon. I'll just take it right off the cards because I am going to dye all this lace. I've got this big basket that I've set aside that I want to dye. And this is really nice. This is like a fabric, like a really wide fabric with nice lacy bits here. It's a different one there, and it's like a ribbed colored fabric. And that one, and that one. And this is really cool. So I think I'll take that big pin out now, because then I can reuse it and I won't forget that I have it. I told you this has been a crazy lace acquisition month, because for like a couple months beforehand I wasn't finding any lace at all, and so I just want to stock up, get a bunch of lace dyed, and then I will have lots. That was really cool. I'll have lots for next time I need it. This one's nice. It has like little hearts on it. Let me just get the pin out of here. Yeah, it's really cute. I'll leave that on the card. This one too. This one's got like little bows, sort of. I love this. I love anything like that. And then a different kind of little eyelet type lace. And this little fine one, this little fine one. Some bits and bobs of just different. That one's really cute. Yeah, lots of lace, lots of lace. I'll show you the interesting ones. That one's interesting. These are just cute. That one's pretty. Okay, I'll change it up for a minute here from lace. I got this, and I just really love it. I don't know if you can see. I hope you can see. It's like a chartreuse color, and it has in yellow the alphabet. Like it's an embroidery cloth. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I feel like it would be really pretty embroidered with black. So I don't know if I'm going to embroider it or use it on a journal cover or both. It's like really nice. But I am going to get rid of these evil staples that I can't. I hate staples. I don't know if I can do this quickly though. I wish they would just use stickers and not staples, but I think the problem is that people like remove the prices or something. I don't know. I really wish people would not do this kind of thing, because then I have to fight these horrible staples. But I know it happens because yesterday there was a woman, when I was in line waiting, there's always some kind of weird little drama. And I mean, I guess the frequency with which I see these sort of debacles should tell me how often it happens. Because like, what are the odds that almost every time I go thrifting, there's a weird debacle with someone trying to manipulate a price? It must just be like a frequent, daily, everyday, several times a day thing that they deal with. So yeah, I mean, it's a fruitless effort. Don't mess with prices in stores. You're going to get caught. It's just a silly thing to do. If you can't buy it, you can't buy it. I can't buy everything I want either. Okay, so that is that. It's so pretty. All right, then. This, another bag of just 2 laces, but they're really cool ones. I love this one. It's got like hearts and like netting, and then this is like a big thick one with florals. And this one has more of that lovely creamy tone. This is like my favorite kind of lace to find, this really fine netting. And then that, more of this. This one's new and different. It's cute. And then this one. And then some more sort of basic white. And this is really nice too. Yes. Okay, that. More of the stuff you can thread. This stuff. Okay, that's really cool. That's like a trim off of something, and that too is really cool. All right, something different for a minute. I found this really cute fabric. Let me just get this label off. So it's paper dolls, like paper doll clothing. How adorable, right? And I was thinking it could be really nice if I were to like cut out some paper dolls and then make like little journal cards even with the doll clothing, and like they could be interchangeable. Because, you know, you can attach the fabric down on paper, right? Okay, more lace. So we have like a cream. This is a pretty white floral. This is more of that standard kind of floral. Oh, all sorts of pins. We'll just take those out now so that no one gets hurt. No one being me. There's another, the evil pins. These are the ones I don't like at all. These little old silver pins. Okay. There's some really nice delicate yellow and white lace, and then these flowers. This one's really nice. It's like a big, thick, beautiful lace, lace, more lace. Okay, something different. So just a simple pack of cardstock paper. It's got a few colors in it. Just nice paper. I'll probably boil book it. And then pad number 1 of construction paper that I will put into a boil book. And then pad number 2, this one is sketchbook paper, and it's large. That will also go into a boiled book. There's quite a bit of it there too. And then I found another thing of construction paper that will also go into a boiled book. Okay, let's smoosh this down. I think we're almost done. Okay. The lace extravaganza must continue. So some really nice ones in this bag. This is like an oatmeal colored lace. It's really pretty. It's hard to pick it up to show it to you, but and then unfolding it, of course. So see, it's very nice. And this one is just really pretty. It's like very millinery feeling, nice brownish toned. That one. And that one. Lots of florals. And this is a nice long piece of netted lace. It's got that kind of French dot to it. And then more bits and bobs. Eyelet. And this one's really pretty. As is this one. I feel like there's someone who works at this shop that really just doesn't like when lace gets away from her, so she uses these big pins. Okay, what do we have left? This is the end of it. So I got a big nice roll of this this netting type stuff. I want to try dyeing it because I like using it sometimes as pages in books. It's like it adds a little sort of mystery haze over a page. And then this and last little bag here we have one of these, some eyelet, and this is why I bought it, because this is so cool. I love this kind of, finding this kind of lace always makes me really happy because it's really cool when you put it on something. It's got this misty kind of haziness to it. You see that? And the shape is so cool. It's such a thin fabric. So yeah, that is the lace haul. I should really just call this Lacy Thursday because there's a lot of lace. But thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing all this stuff. I'm certainly going to be starting some dye pots and putting lace away. Thankfully, I have a really nice organization system for my lace now, and it doesn't seem to matter what I add to it. It doesn't get out of hand. I say that though, knowing that this should be my last big lace thrift because I will have way too much. So thanks again. Bye for now.